back with another episode of What the Funk, your eclectic guide to the pursuit of happiness. Yeah, I put on a little bit of makeup, but I didn't feel like doing my hair today because baby steps. So let's just jump on into it, shall we? I have a friend who says that his living space is a complete wreck and he doesn't put any energy into it because it's just a place where you sleep. Wrong. Your lack of decoration in your space and making it a home could be zapping the energy right out of you. According to a 2010 study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, women who describe their living spaces as cluttered or full of unfinished projects were more likely to be depressed and fatigued than women who describe their homes as restful and restorative. I didn't say that, that's science. Men, this goes for you too. So if you're in a funk and your place looks like crap, you might want to think about organizing your ish. Step 1. Declutter your life. Clean out your closet. Get rid of the things that you don't like anymore, things you don't use anymore. Clear off the counter space. Put things away in closets. Organize your stuff. Organization has become such a hot topic for young people that there's actually organization porn. Yeah, like you could look it up on BuzzFeed. They have an entire page dedicated to organization porn. You're welcome. Second thing that you could do for some immediate energy, bring in some plants. Plants breathe life, like almost literally, into your place. If you don't feel like getting real plants, opt for some fake ones. There's some really good ones. You can literally get plants anywhere. The grocery store, the hardware store. Just don't get them from your next door neighbor's flower bed. That's unnecessary and inappropriate. According to the Huffington Post, having plants in your house can not only clarify the air, but it can also bring relaxation and peace into your space. My friend Whitney, who's also a designer for Positive Spaces, says that having a plant just helps her prove to the people that she dates that she keeps something alive. Brilliant. So peeps, if you don't have a dog, get a plant and watch your bumble life explode. Disclaimer, that might not actually be true, but it's worth trying. Tip number 3, learn your lines. Turns out certain lines in your house can actually affect your energy. You got horizontal lines, that stands for grounding and stability. Vertical lines can lift the spirit up, but remember, you don't want too many vertical lines because you don't want to feel like you're in a jail cell. Zigzag lines can obviously relay like movement and power, and then curves offer balance, serenity, and relaxation. Who knew? Switch up your lines, switch up your energy. Next thing is make sure you're working with a neutral base. If you work with colors that are on the more neutral scale, as you can see I chose gray, you can actually always switch up your colors. I'm going through a big pink phase, but tomorrow it might be blue. Gray goes with all those things. You know what I really love about neutrals? They actually inspire you to be more creative. I'll take it. Another really important part of your space is making sure that you have enough light. If you don't have any natural light like I have coming from my big window, then I would suggest adding more table lamps. Maybe switching up the light bulbs from like something that's indoor and tungsten-y to something more natural light or colored light. Just bring in the light. My 6th tip for you is to make sure that your place is smelling good. As long as your place doesn't smell like yours or your neighbor's dinner from the night before, then you should be doing good. You got several options for this. You could go with an oil diffuser, mix up different scents based on your mood, or you can just stick with a candle. I personally love to get candles from places like Marshall's or TJ Maxx because they always have amazing candles for like half the price. But don't get me wrong, as soon as I have the kind of cash flow that I want, I'm going and getting those Voluspa candles like by the bucket load. Oh, they smell so good. And my very last tip for you might be a shocker, but a girlfriend said this to me and I found it extremely interesting. She said, make sure that you pay attention to your intentions. So, for example, I was really stressed out about my bills that month and she asked me where I kept them. Turns out that I kept my bills next to my bed, where I sleep, and so she said that I was bringing a lot of worry into my life by having my bills too close to my bed. She also told me that what she does is instead of having clutter under her bed, she puts her suitcases and stores those under her bed because she wants to travel more. Does it work? I don't know. If it makes you feel a little bit better, it's worth trying, right? So yeah, switch up your intentions and see what happens. So to sum it all up, your home is supposed to restore you. Don't let it become another closet or just a place for you to sleep. Bring in some greenery, maybe change up the lighting, organize and purge all the stuff that you don't want, and watch yourself feel more accomplished and more energized throughout the day. This has been another episode of What the Funk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time as we try to dig ourselves out of this funk together. Have a good one.